Right. There's that first lick. Second lick. Third lick. First lick again. Right? Last lick. How are you? My name's Simon. I'm going to teach you some licks this morning. We're going to learn 3 really awesome and easy licks that you're going to be able to put in all of your blues solos, or really any kind of solo. They're all going to be pretty much a pentatonic sort of thing, so not impossible. Number 1 that I think you should know. All right, so you're going to bend a D up to E. Then you're going to hit an E. And then you hit an A. So grab your guitar, do it at the same time. And then we're going to hit a G. And either slide up to A. It's a great intro riff. Imagine if it was like... See what I mean? Okay, so that is the first lick. And you can split it up any way you like. You can change it around, you know. Or, hey, Tracy, good to see you here, mate. Number 2, which I really, really like, but is a pretty big bend at the beginning. So you're going to bend a tone and a half at the beginning. We're in the 3rd position of A minor pentatonic here. So like, right? So you're going to grab the E. You have to make the face. Now you have to make the face. That's really important. Nobody's going to really take you seriously as a blues guitarist unless you make a really ridiculous face at some point. No doubt you've all seen the things on the internet with dudes playing guitar, but they've superimposed a slug on top of the guitar, and they're like, I think that's really the most important part. Okay, so we're going to bend the face. Then you're going to come back down. D, chop, then D, and then you're going to bend to C and land on A again. So like, or, it's cool as well, right? So, the advantage of doing that massive bend at the beginning is you can give it that. Now, the one thing about bends that you really mustn't do, and I know I just did it there, but I was just doing it for comedy action, is that don't try and keep the guitar still when you make the bend. Because obviously if you do a bend and you're trying to do the bend and you're moving the guitar away from the bend, it's going to make the bend way, way harder. Okay? So... all right, I promise one more. Now, this is more of a major sort of vibe. So, like, if you were, those are all cool in the sort of Chicago shuffle vibe. God, this guitar is killing me. Obviously, not enjoying the massive bends on a Monday morning. Oh, the cat's coming in. It's gonna want to go in the house. And then wait for it. Wait for the meow. But if you were doing more of a sort of like kind of vibe, this sort of thing, right? So nice. Now, so you could do it there, you know, that kind of B.B. King sort of vibe. You could even combine it with the other one, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so those 3 licks are that one. Yes, cat face, I'm coming. And we've got 9, 11, 10. It's really sweet. So like, see what I mean? Okay. All right. So that's your 3 licks. So let's sort of hear them in context. Right. There's that first lick. Second lick. Third lick. First lick again. Right? Last lick. And there you go, those 3 licks, that's all I played. You know, whilst I'm not really like, learn these licks and just play them over and over again, you want stuff in between, but they're good to have in the toolbox in case you get stuck, right? It means you don't always have to be thinking of stuff all the time, right? But you can use those points, and particularly hitting an A is really good, right? It's always going to be good. Right? See, the A is always going to sound. So, because we're in A. Thanks very much. I will see you next time. Really appreciate the support. Thanks, Tracy, for being here and commenting. I love the commenting. It makes me feel special. I'm quite needy. That's why I ended up being a musician, right? Anyway, I'll see you next time. Ciao. Bye.